I'd like to comment on a very sad situation that occurred yesterday in the city of New York, where this 29-year-old terrorist individual from Uzbekistan and has lived in the United States for the last 7 years, apparently used a truck to mow down over 20 people that were in a bike lane in New York City. And it's my understanding that 8 are dead and 11 to 13 are seriously injured. It's a very sad, and we offer condolences to the families on this tragic chain of events. What I'd like to address is the President Trump's reaction to it. He's indicated that that because of this action by this individual, he wants to see more extreme vetting of immigrants, and he wants to eliminate the diversity visa lottery program for immigrants that has been in operation here in the United States. And he wants to base entrance into the United States based on merit more than anything else. Now, I am particularly worried about this development. I primarily support the idea of receiving refugees from war-torn countries and other countries where there's everything from political asylum to poverty and sickness and other reasons why people leave their countries. And we as a nation of immigrants have always welcomed them with open arms. I really think that the fault lies not so much with us welcoming in immigrants as it is with external factors more than internal factors. The only internal factor that I would agree with is that I think a lot of these bombers and shooters and killers of American citizens are people that have been in the United States for a number of months and years, and have become radicalized here in the United States. So they're not really examples of people that secretly snuck into the country to kill our citizens, but they're people that live here, and either they're lone wolves, mentally affected, or this area where these young, immature people maybe become radicalized over religion. And they're extremists to a fault, obviously. I think that the fault really lies with, historically, with America's presence in the Middle East over a long period of time. We've had interest in oil, and we've had economic interests. Many of our financial interests, from banking to construction to weapons, sale of weapons, and then of course the confiscation or the purchasing of oil. And I think it's led to sometimes occupations, and we've declared wars on some countries like Iraq erroneously. Our bombs, our drones, our weapons have killed innocent people, civilians, unnecessarily, and that is one area that's impacting people of the Islamic religion, the Muslims. Secondly, I think our secular society scares the Muslims, and as a result creates a reaction by the more conservative element of that religion. I think those are areas, plus maybe another side effort is our support of Israel that is unbalanced with regard to our attitude toward Pakistan and Palestinians, excuse me, not Pakistan, but nearby Palestinian peoples as well. So those are the factors that we have to modify, correct, compromise, and improve upon, as opposed to putting up walls and having more extreme vetting, which is already extreme. It already takes 2 to 3 years for foreigners to become legal members of our society, who are then work another 5 to 7 years for citizenship. So that's it, Brian Moore, twopartytyranny.org, first day of November 2017, West Central Florida.